Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. And today in this video, I'm going to be playing Gordon's Kitchen. So yeah. But before we get started, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, and turn on post notifications so you never miss an upload. Without further ado, let's get started. So I'm actually so excited to play this game. I love this game. I love watching the show as well.
I'm Chef Ramsay, and this Here, you'll go head-to-head against the greatest chefs on Roblox. I'll start by splitting you into two teams.
Let's have a cookie. These are your teams. Don't get too comfortable. Swiss them in the smaller team. But that means I have to reserve your opportunity to demonstrate your culinary skills. This task is all about accuracy. I'm cooking the classic burger. Okay, and you like walking. Alright, so I'm gonna run to the pantry really quickly and grab the burger buns, and now I'm gonna run to the fridge. The main part about this pre-service is to go really quickly. Now I'm going to quickly chop everything, starting off with the cheese. Hurry. And then we have the lettuce. And my whole goal right now is to finish first on my team, because even if my team loses, then I wouldn't be going home. Next, I'm going to hurry and fry this burger up. And I looked and I noticed that a lot of the people on the other team weren't frying, so I needed to go pretty quickly now. And so I just waited, and once that bell rung, I grabbed it so quickly. He said I had great technique, which was such a compliment, and I assembled it. It said I had 99% accuracy on cooking my burger, which is amazing. So I actually just ran, and I noticed that one person finished before me, but that was totally fine. And I got the score of 138, which is actually a really high score. Then I just started jumping on the tables, trying to get some XP while I waited for everyone else to finish. And there was 40 seconds left on the clock. And I noticed on my team that everyone was pretty much almost done and trying to assemble. And there was one person left on their team. And then I tried going up these stairs, but you're not able to do that. So I just came and stood in the tables. So look at me, you guys. I'm the head chef over here. Totally. Like, way better than Chef Ramsay. And then I just waited, and I realized that their team had someone who was still chopping everything. So we most definitely won. And so there was 10 seconds left on the clock, so they definitely lost. So yeah. And I got Recipe Master, but somehow my team lost, even with that one person who got a 0 on their team. The red team still managed to win. Luckily on the blue team, I had the highest points anyways. So I didn't even have to worry about not getting in. So there was 2 people, and I actually made a huge mistake not voting out that other girl, not being voted out, because she was pretty bad later on, as you'll see. But actually, no, she wasn't bad. I just wasn't great. So yeah, log off. Anyways, we just came in here, and now it was time to find the lamb sauce. And so I knew I wanted to be first, so I ran, and I went to the stairs. That's where my plan was, and I saw someone was going there too. But I didn't really care, so I just went up the stairs, and I found the lamb sauce, and look at me running to it. And I click on it, and I tap on it, and it won't work, and I stood on it. And then this person somehow got it, even though you guys all saw how I found the lamb sauce, but whatever. Don't rest until it's time, because you saw that I found it, right? Like, he literally, so I found it. Fair and square. Look, you guys in backstage. Alright, so this one is dinner service, and I'm honestly so scared for this one, just because there are so many orders that I have to keep up with, and I'm probably going to get a really long one, and it's going to be so unfair. And oh my gosh, that dude really decided to leave. We only have 2 players, so how is this even fair? Like, ugh, that's not fair at all. So I was trying to be really quick here, but I just had a bad feeling about this round. So I just wanted to go quick, and this person tried to steal my chopping board. So that was annoying. But yeah, then I just had to chop the mushrooms. And then I got so confused because I was using the mixing bowl and she, like, wasn't. And so I looked and I ran and I saw her going to assemble something. And I was so confused, like, how she finished so quickly. Turns out we all have different stuff. Felt like it's so unfair that I got the longest thing ever. And she's over here just has to chop some things and then she can assemble it and serve it. But anyways, I may or may not have kept it raw on accident. Whoopsie-daisy. But it's okay. And then I had to blend something. If there was this random person from the red team that somehow had made it back, and then I did the stupidest thing and I ran away from the blender, and then I realized, no, I messed up that so badly, and I went to fry it, and I'm called slow. He said, "You're so slow, it's unbelievable." Okay, so what? And so then I waited and I actually let it cook to perfection. And he said top of the class, which makes no sense because this whole time he's been so mean to me. And then I went to serve it. And I think if I hadn't gotten that like top of the class thing, I probably would have got like a 30. But we got an 89, which is terrible. So yeah. And on top of that, they had 300 something. So we all just know who's losing right now. Our team. And worst of all, I probably have the least because she just got the like smaller order, which is like so unfair and so annoying, but whatever. Then I was chopping up this baguette, and then I went to boil this stuff, and then I had no steps, and I was gonna go to get myself, but I did not want to have the same thing happen to me as that happened in the pantry. So I went to, or with the blender, so I went to the blender. I was going to go to the pantry, but then I was like, don't make that same mistake. So I grabbed it and I went to assemble it. And it was called duck roulettes. And I put on the little top and I served it. We were at 173. They're at 378. What in the world? So I just knew we were losing just because we had 30 seconds left and we were still losing. And I was only at 166. So I was probably the one who was going to be off the team. But you never know. Maybe she somehow made some like really big mistake. And I'm just like lucky enough where I'm staying on the team. Anyways, I oven cooked the puff pastry, and then he said that I'm as slow as his grandma and she's dead. Which wasn't very nice, was it now? So, yeah. And I was right. Our team lost and I lost. So, the winning team was the red team. Okay, but why are you impressed? It's obviously obvious that they're going to win. Anyways, this time for me to leave the kitchen, which is so sad. And I had to go, which was so sad. But anyways, yeah, I went back to the lobby and went in sadness. But anyways, it was really unfair because there was only 2 people on my team anyways. And like, but whatever. I just went back into the lobby and I'm going to play another round. Alright, so first was pre-service and we were making this duck prosciutto or something. And so I sped everything up because it was really boring to watch. But yeah, that was pre-service. And I gave it in, it actually was beef carpaccio. And I got a 168. And then I wanted to see if there was a way to speed up myself. But I have 40 and I need 50, so maybe I need to start saving up for that. But yeah, we'll see. It's called the time machine. So yeah, that's pretty much all I did till it was over. Well, anyways, this game is like actually so realistic. Just the top performers left. No pressure. No, that's not fair. You know the winning team is the blue team. Ooh, Andrew explained like boom. Okay, well, at least I was in the top, but like still. Well, that's not fair to her because like she didn't lose. I'm voting this girl. Sorry. Here. Okay, no. Okay, she literally left. Like, it's time to leave. Log off. Toodles. No, I'm so bad at this one. Alright, so maybe I'm not terrible at this one, but it's just like actually kind of hard. I was surprised that I was with my team because I thought that usually you are not. And I just started jumping and it actually looked really good sped up. Like it looks like I was actually getting fast even though I most definitely was not. And then I climbed up the ladder and I climbed on this plate and I couldn't believe it, but someone had already finished and then I ran up and I actually finished. So yeah. Go and rest until it's time for the next round. So this is dinner service. You're not just churning dishes out. I did so bad last time I was mental. Juggle multiple orders, cook with precision, and keep customers smiling. Alright you guys, so I pretty much locked in on this round and I was finishing a lot of dishes really quickly. And so then we finished and it comes to voting and I find out I'm one of the lower ones. And then I had voted that girl and so the other person had voted her too. And then all of a sudden decided to change his vote to me. So then I've been kicked out even though she had the lowest score. So I was really mad about that. But yeah, well that was it for my little journey on MasterChef. Anyways, that is it for today's video. I do hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, and turn on the push notifications button so you never miss an upload. If you made it this far, comment down any colored heart emoji, and I'll see y'all in my next one. Bye!
Ever since the day that you went away.